It took the Constituent Assembly more than 2 years to finalize a draft of our constitution that would define the republic status of India. After making over 2,000 amendments, the draft was finally concluded on 26 November 1949. Naturally, the Assembly wanted this foundation of law, which represents the diversity in India, to be adorned with artworks. Prem Behari Narain Raizada was approached to embellish the contents of the constitution with his fine calligraphy. And it was Nandalal Bose and his students that brought the rich history and heritage of India to the pages of the Constitution. With India's Republic Day just a week away, let's find out more about the men whose art adorns India's Constitution in this episode of India Untold with me, Sunita Iyer. Let's begin with Prem Behari Narain Raizada, who was taught the art of calligraphy by his grandfather, Master Ram Prasad Ji Saxena. When the draft of the Constitution of India was ready to be printed, then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru approached Behari with the proposal of writing it in a flowing italic style. Nehru asked him how much he would charge for the job. "Not a single penny. By the grace of God, I have all the things and I'm quite happy with my life," was his response. However, he did have a request. On every page of the Constitution, Behari would write his name, and on the last page, he would write his name along with his grandfather's name. This request was granted. He was allotted a room in the Constitution Hall, where Prem Behari took 6 months to complete the task. 432 pen holder nibs were used throughout the process, and Behari used number 303 nibs for his calligraphy. The original manuscript of the Constitution was written on parchment sheets measuring 16 by 22 inches, which have a lifespan of 1,000 years. The finished manuscript consisted of 251 pages and weighed 3.75 kilos. Next, we move on to Nandalal Bose, who adorned the Indian Constitution with pictures depicting Indian culture and heritage. A celebrated 20th century artist in independent India, the government of independent India entrusted Bose with a number of prestigious works. Ornating pages of the first manuscript of our Constitution is one such assignment entrusted to Bose and his students from Shantiniketan. Biohar Ram Manohar Sinha designed the preamble page. Bose decorated several pages of the first manuscript with stylish borders, headers, and backdrops. He even embossed complex patterns on the edges and made the covers in gold. These embossments are reminiscent of the Ajanta murals. Each part of the Constitution begins with a depiction of a face or scene from India's national history. The artworks represent various periods in Indian history, including the Vedic period, Mohenjo-daro in the Indus Valley, the Gupta and Maurya empires, as well as the Mughal era. Bose has also designed emblems of esteemed government awards such as the Bharat Ratna and the Padma Shri. After Prem Behari and Nandalal Bose finished their artwork, the manuscript was signed by 284 members of the Constituent Assembly on 24 January 1950. It was first signed by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first President of India, while the last to sign in was Firoz Gandhi, the President of the Constituent Assembly. Photolithographed copies of this signed manuscript were then made at the Office of Survey of India in Dehradun. The original document is preserved using a special helium-filled case in the Library of the Parliament of India. Well friends, this Republic Day, how about thanking these two artists for their contribution towards the Constitution of India? Thank you for watching this episode of India Untold. If you have such stories that remain unheard of, do share it with me on the comment box below. Till the next time, keep watching more such videos only on MyNation.